If you want to know what 4C hair is, what 4C hair type is, what does 4C hair mean, and what does 4C hair look like, then keep watching. Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Juliet, and today I'm teaching you all about everything about 4C hair. I'm showing you all a visual representation of what 4C hair actually looks like at the end of the video, so make sure you watch to the end. So before we begin, I would like to let you all know that I have written a book on 50 tips and tricks that can help you grow your natural hair faster and longer. So I've linked it in the description box below for those of you who are actually serious about your natural hair care, and if you would like to purchase it, it's right there. Alright, now let's begin. So over the years, hair typing has actually become really popular in helping naturals describe their natural hair type, to find naturals with similar hair types, and hair typing has also influenced the manufacture and use of natural hair products. So it is important to note that hair typing should not be used to compare natural hair. All natural hair types are beautiful, okay? Yes, even 4C is beautiful. Okay, so now the different hair typing systems, there's the Andre Walker's, there's the Loy system, to name a few. But the most predominant hair typing system that's gained popularity over the years is the Andre Walker's hair typing system. It's also the first hair typing system that includes type 4 hair. So before we go any further, I need you to understand that the hair typing system is not perfect by any means, but it is useful in determining your hair pattern or patterns. So now, what does 4C hair mean? Do you ever notice that sometimes you can have a sibling that doesn't even share the same hair type as you? Like even your parents, you don't have the same hair type as them. And here's why. Your hair type is specifically defined by the shape of the hair follicle that your hair grows out from your scalp. So the flatter and oval shape your hair follicle is, the curlier your hair. On the other hand, the more circular in shape your hair follicle is, then the straighter your hair. So also another thing you need to know is that your curl pattern is actually defined by the shape that your strands also make. This can either curve, kink, or form spirals. So as I said earlier, you can have up to 2 to 3 different hair types on your hair, but usually one is always the most dominant of all 3. So you can have like maybe type 4 hair, but you can have 4A, 4B, 4C. Sometimes you can even have, 3C, 4A, 4B curls, or 3C, 4A, or 4A, 4B. It really depends. So all this is just a combination of curly, kinky, and coily hair types. And the best way to completely see what your hair type is, especially if your hair is 4C, is when it's wet. I hope I haven't lost you guys. Okay, this video is completely detailed, so just try to follow me. Alright, so what is 4C hair? Whenever you see a hair typing chat online, the first thing you see is type 1 to type 4. The simplest way to understand this, the type 1s are generally straight, type 2 are generally wavy, but type 3 are generally curly, and then type 4 are generally coily, okay? Coily, alright? So what does A to C mean? So when you see like 4A, 4B, 4C, so A to C generally is the breakdown of each hair type according to the width, that's the size of the curl patterns. And so type C's are generally the tightest and the smallest hair types in every single category. So what this means is 4C hair can be defined as tightly curled or zigzag patterned coily hair. 4C hair is very similar to 4B hair. That's why most naturals that have 4C hair have a little bit of 4B hair at different points of their head. So another thing to note is 4C hair experiences 70%, about 70 to almost 80% of shrinkage. I'll show you my hair. I'll show you how long my hair is at the end of the video so you see what I'm talking about. So 4C hair experiences about 70% of shrinkage, if not 80%. But one thing I love about 4C hair type is, that's my hair type, is that it is the most versatile of literally every single hair type there is. I'll prove to you why at the end. Just in case you don't know, type 4 hair is also referred to as Afro-textured hair or kinky hair or coily hair. So all those words generally mean the same thing. Okay, just a quick interjection. I would like to say that you should please stop calling your hair nappy. Please stop it. The history of the word nappy associates our hair with being ugly, and our hair is not ugly. Our hair is absolutely beautiful, 110%, and you need to begin to know, understand, and believe that, and see it as well. Alright? Okay, now, so characteristics of 4C hair. How do you know your hair is 4C? Listen to this. So common traits with 4C hair is that it is naturally dry in texture, not dry and spongy in texture. And it can actually also be soft and a bit wiry. It's strange, but yeah, it can be really soft. Like some people have like really soft 4C hair, while others have really dry, hard 4C hair naturally. And then it can also like feel like wiry, and it's just amazing. And the strands form very tight, small curls and zigzags. So it's not everywhere that would have a zigzag, but like generally the curls will be very super tight. Straight from the scalp, and yeah, it is prone to major shrinkage. So these are the general characteristics of what 4C hair is. So if you are trying to find someone that has 4C hair type as you, or if you're trying to find out if you have 4C hair, these are the characteristics that you should look out for. So another thing to note is 4C hair can also differ from person to person, and that's because of obviously genetics and other factors like hormones and lifestyle choices and stress and whatnot. So things like density, not all 4C hair types have thick, dense hair like mine. Not all 4C hair types are low porosity. So some are actually, have a range from high to low porosity. So always have that in mind when you're trying to find naturals that have 4C hair type as you. You may not look exactly the same, but the characteristics, as I mentioned, are usually more predominant with most 4C hair types. Okay. Additionally, a major misconception with 4C hair is that it cannot grow long. That is a big fat lie, because I have almost 30 inches long of 4C hair, and we honestly really need to stop that myth, because it is discouraging to new naturals that are looking for inspiration to find if their hair can actually grow as much as they want it to. And darling, I'm here to tell you that your hair can grow to as long as you want it to. If you are serious and if you're consistent with the right information from my book, the tools to use and the products to use, yes, your hair can grow exponentially. Alright? So using myself as an example, so I have been natural for 8 years at the time this video is being published, and I was actively growing my hair for 5 years. And what that means is I was making sure that I retained most of the length that came out of my scalp, and that helped me grow to 24 inches long natural hair by 5 years. So yes, you don't have to wait for 8 years for your hair to be down your back or down your hips. I'm just literally having fun with my hair now. However, I am thinking about growing my hair longer, so I can change my mind at any time to get serious again with retaining more length than my hair breaking, and not trimming as often and not cutting my hair as often, because I reached my hair goal. So I am satisfied with my hair length now, but I'm kind of like thinking about growing it longer. I'll let you all know if I am going on to grow my hair further, but that's in another video. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss out if I do decide to have a hair growth challenge. You can also watch my hair story here on YouTube. It's on my channel. It's the first thing on my channel, so you can't miss it. And if you're really interested in growing your hair and you're being serious about your natural hair care, then you should get my book, 50 Tips and Tricks to Grow Your Natural Hair Longer and Faster. It's written for the non-readers, not only the readers, and it is so simple. I just like I removed all the clutter and just like gave you the points head on, and like explained quickly, why you should do this tip and the benefits of it, like in brief points. So it's, if you're thinking, oh, but I don't read, I'm not really good at studying and whatnot, trust me, it's so easy to understand. Like, it's just like when you flip a book and you're looking for the answer and it's just right there. So yes, so if you're serious about your natural hair care, I do suggest that you get my book, linked down in the description box below and in the comment section as well. Okay, moving on. So before we go on, comment below on what you love about your 4C hair. I would love to hear it, and if the comments are really good, I'll share them all in my next video. Finally, we've got into what does 4C hair look like? Drum roll. So most of you have only seen my hair stretched, because I personally like to keep it stretched to avoid tangles. As I said, 4C hair shrinks up to 70 to 80%, and I am not here for the tangles. I'm not here for the single strand knots. I'm not here to be trying to figure out like why my hair is always in a hot mess. So I always keep it stretched with twists, and sometimes we braid it out, sometimes with protective styles. I have loads of protective styles on my channel. I have, I have shown also, I have a new video on my wash day, so yes, that's coming soon too, so obviously don't forget to subscribe. So I've also had people comment, oh, your hair is not falsy, and I laugh all the time because they see my hair like stretched like this and they can't really tell, because when, as I said earlier, if you're paying attention, as I said, 4C hair is able to mimic like other hair types sometimes, still within the range of type 4s, okay, but like sometimes type 3 as well. So as I said earlier, 4C hair is the most versatile. So when people see my hair like this, you're like, girl, that hair ain't 4C. Because sometimes I might have like really defined curls, and yeah, that's the beauty of 4C hair. You can have like whatever you want sometimes, depending on what techniques you use and what tools you use. So hopefully this video will educate you all that my hair is actually mostly 4C. I have 4B curls at my left nape and at the center of my head, but mostly the rest of my hair is super kinky, super tightly coiled. And I'm going to show you all my hair looks like finally when it is completely wet and untwisted. So this video is, I literally just finished shampooing and deep conditioning, and I had applied leave-in conditioner. And I was just brushing my hair out, and it's just, honestly, I hardly ever do this. I usually brush and retwist. So it's because of you lovelies I decided to let my hair shrink so you can have a visual representation of what 4C hair looks like. So don't say I never did anything for you lovelies. Alright, so this is what it looks like. As you can see, once I take out the twist, it literally shrinks up. Like, it's shrunken in the twist, and then it just goes all the way back up. It's ridiculous, but that's the beauty of 4C hair. You have to see it to believe it. This is a clearer clip of how long my hair is if you're still doubting. So yeah, so this is what long 4C hair looks like. There are other naturals on YouTube that have longer 4C hair, and yes, just subscribe so that you are motivated and constantly inspired by our journeys, and just to keep you going in case you're having any doubts whatsoever. So this is an up close look at what my curls look like, and you see how tightly curled they are. There wasn't enough space to show how long my hair is, but you can see that it's way down my waist. And now I am thinking again that I should grow my hair to hip length. But don't worry, if I am, I will let you guys know. Now you can see a visual representation of what 4C hair looks like. These photos also show the versatility of 4C hair type as well. So this is a photo of a twist out, this is a photo of a braid out, this is a photo of a blowout. It's all my hair, no extensions added, it's all my hair. And this is a photo of a flat twist out. I have many more on my Instagram page, so you can go have a look. So in case you're looking at my hair and they're like, what? How am I able to do that? Yeah, that is how versatile 4C hair is. Once again, don't forget you can purchase my book 50 Tips and Tricks to Grow Your Natural Hair Faster and Longer in the description box below, or pinned in the comment section. And I hope you're all better educated now on what 4C hair type is, what 4C hair is, what 4C hair looks like, and yeah, and then you can now answer the question, what is 4C hair? So make sure to live well, live great, and pray always. May God bless you all now and forever. Take care, lovelies. If you stay to the end, you're the real MVP. Don't forget to subscribe and obviously like and leave a comment on what you learned below, and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, take care, lovelies. Bye.